Hello, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where today I got some free-for-all gameplay for you guys using the ICR. And in this game I do pretty good. I will not show the entire gameplay because I did record this in theater mode, and theater mode's been kind of screwing up lately, which really sucks. And that's the topic I'm going to be talking about with you guys is theater mode. So theater mode, what is theater mode? First of all, theater mode is basically where you can go back into previous games, whether it be zombies or even multiplayer, and you go back into a game where you could like free roam around. You can take screenshots, take game clips, you can speed up, you can speed forward, you can go backwards, you can do all this type of stuff. You can even look at other people's perspective. Like if you're playing with a couple of friends, you could like spectate someone else's perspective of seeing how your friend plays or something like that. Maybe your friend's better than you and you can check him out, see how he plays or something like that. It's just an awesome thing. I love theater mode. Now theater mode, like, what's it useful to the Call of Duty community? Like, people who just play Call of Duty, people who don't make YouTube videos, like, what's so useful about them? Well, for me personally, this is how I saw it. Back when I played Black Ops 2, when it was like the prime Call of Duty during its time, I went into theater mode a lot, and in theater mode in that game, it's pretty much the exact same thing in Black Ops 3. You can take screenshots and game clips, and that's what I did back in Black Ops 2. I took screenshots and game clips of like awesome moments or even funny things that like happened. Like I took like a lot of funny screenshots and stuff like that. But Black Ops 3 theater mode is pretty great. I'm really glad it's brought back into the Call of Duty games, and hopefully it continues further down the line for every single Call of Duty game moving forward, because the last two Call of Duty games didn't have theater mode, which really sucked. But yeah, theater mode I think is pretty beneficial for people who just enjoy playing Call of Duty. Like it's beyond just going out there and shooting people, you know? It's kind of like paint shop mode or making an emblem. It's beyond like shooting people, shooting and killing people and ranking up. It's beyond that point. It's where you could do these extra little things, and I think more people should take theater mode for granted, and because theater mode really is a great thing. It's an amazing feature added in a Call of Duty game, and I think that's the reason why the past two Call of Duty games have not had theater mode, is because people like just don't they just don't like think about it. They just don't think it's that useful, and I'm glad Treyarch actually brought it back. But for YouTubers' perspective, like me as a YouTuber and other people as a YouTuber who play Call of Duty, really love theater mode, and I'll tell you why. This is, for example, like this gameplay was recorded in theater mode. Like without this gameplay, I don't know, like I would have to, like, I don't know, it would be like totally different gameplay because I did not have my capture card hooked up while I was playing this game. So I went to theater mode, then hooked up my capture card and started playing my perspective of me like going in free-for-all while I'm recording on my Elgato. It's just very useful. It's just like I can get gameplay that when my capture card was not hooked up. It's just like that, you know, and it's just very useful, like especially if you get a nuclear in a match but you're like, dang, my capture card wasn't hooked up, but you can go back into theater mode and then record it with your capture card, which I think is really awesome. Now, sadly, I've never got a nuclear, but that theater mode honestly has actually been bugging out lately. It's really sucks. So what's been happening is that here's a really good example. So not too long ago I was playing Ground War, and we were playing Safeguard on Ground War, and of course there's a lot of enemies and stuff like that, and I did really good. I got over 80 kills and like 20 deaths. I was doing really good, right? And I wanted to go back into theater mode so I could record it because my capture card was not hooked up at the time of me like playing that match. And when I moved back to theater mode, it was not there. That game that I played was not there in theater mode, and I'm just like, well, what the heck? And that's a problem that theater mode's actually been having in Black Ops 3, and it's really making me upset because I want to have every single game just in case, you know, just in case. But sometimes some gameplay isn't like on theater mode, and I don't know what the deal with that is. It's really bothering me. It's kind of a little glitch they've been having there. And another glitch that they're having, like in this gameplay, it did not show the entire end of the gameplay, even though it should have. Like the very last enemy that I'm killing in this gameplay, like when I win the match, which is a little spoiler, but that's not that big of a deal. At the end of this match, when I kill the last enemy, I actually don't kill the last enemy. It just shows me shooting him, and then the gameplay just ends there, and it just doesn't look very good, you know? It's not fully completed. And it's just these little glitches that have been happening in theater mode lately that just kind of a little disappointing, which I think Treyarch can fix easily, but who knows, we'll just have to wait and see. But theater mode, I seriously love theater mode because I'm a YouTuber and it's just very, very useful. Not to mention, I use theater mode to make thumbnails. If you guys ever wondered, like, some of my thumbnails, like how I get images of like a close-up of my character's face holding the gun I'm holding, right? Like, I use theater mode for that. I free roam around and I like get close enough to my character to where it looks like a good image for theater mode. I do that sometimes. Some of my thumbnails I actually go into theater mode and to that gameplay that I'm showing, and I just use it as my thumbnail for my videos. It's very, very useful. Like, theater mode is such a useful thing for YouTubers than probably just the average Call of Duty player. But I love theater mode. It is something that I think really needs to continue in every single Call of Duty game moving forward, because it just really helps in just many, many ways. Especially for me, I seriously love theater mode. Like when it comes to thumbnails, gameplay, that when my capture card wasn't hooked up, just so on and so forth from that. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously love theater mode, and I would like to know your guys' thoughts about theater mode in the comments below. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating for what you guys feel this video deserves, and don't forget to comment down below what you think of theater mode, because I really like to know your opinions on it, because for me as a YouTuber, it's very, very useful. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys later.